Hey guys, so I thought that I would show you how to make a pandan jelly. Pandan, if you've never had it before, I would describe it as like a sweet, kind of herbally, milky flavor. They say it's really Southeast Asia's equivalent to vanilla, is how cool this flavor is. So let's head over to the kitchen and then let's get started.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by bringing about 3 1/4 cups of water to a boil, and then to that 5 teaspoons of agar powder. And those who have seen my recipes before, agar powder is really hard to melt, so you want to bring it to a boil and then lower it down to a simmer for a couple of minutes with the lid on so that there's not too much evaporation. And then to that I am going to add, let's say about 1/3 of a cup of sugar, but that's really up to you. You want to try it afterwards. And then afterwards I'm going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of pandan extract. So this is for those of you who don't have the fresh pandan leaves. So just with the pandan extract, I have put aside about 1 cup of pandan liquid. And then to that I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of coconut milk, and it helps if this mixture is a little bit warm because the coconut milk will kind of melt right into it. So just mixing that together until everything is dissolved. So I'm going to put the first layer on, and while that sets, which might take about 15 to 30 minutes, I'm going to put 1 drop to 2 drops of green food coloring in the pandan extract, so pandan liquid. So leave that to cool almost for about 1/2 hour so that it's kind of just lukewarm at this point, and then gently pour it onto the coconut layer. Make sure that the coconut layer is first set though before you pour it in, and then gently do that so that nothing kind of dissolves into each other. Afterwards you just want to put some plastic wrap on this and then put it into the refrigerator for 3 to 4 hours or until it sets. And agar doesn't necessarily take the refrigerator to set, but obviously you want something cool and you want it to be firm before you take it out. So I'm just taking an offset spatula right now and then going around the edges just so that it loosens the pandan on all 4 sides. And then afterwards I'm going to take a cutting board and then flip this guy over. Sometimes it takes a little nudging, but then eventually it falls out. So now you just want to cut it on all 4 sides so that you get nice kind of clean edges. Now I'm just going to divide it into 8 equal squares, but it's really up to you. You can cut it into smaller squares if you want. It just really depends on how you serve it. And it's definitely really important to have enough agar in this, because I've made this before where there wasn't enough agar and these squares just really didn't stay together that well. So, but afterwards there you have it. It's nice and cool already, so you can serve it right away. I did not have, obviously I did not have a pandan leaf, so I went to the art supply store and then got a piece of construction paper and then constructed this lovely guy, because I always think it's a little bit prettier when you present it like this. But it's definitely great for parties, and you can cut it into small cubes, and it's just kind of like nice finger food. As usual guys, if you like recipes like this and you want to see more like it, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!